Hello guys, my name is Mahmud Abdul-Quadri. I'm a front-end website developer, so I will be starting to create and to teach newbies how to create a website from scratch using the HTML markup HTML language, which is hypertext markup language. First of all, I'll be talking about the HTML. HTML is an hypertext markup language. It is easy and fun to learn. It describes the structure of a web pages. HTML5 is the fifth and current major version of HTML standard. So why do we have to learn HTML5? HTML5 is very essential to learn. If you want to build a website, you can't build a website if you don't know HTML, because it is one of the um, prerequisites in learning other languages used for web development. So the HTML stuff is very essential. Though nowadays some developers do use WordPress, UI UX for website development, but um, now the HTML is very essential for who want to learn coding, who want to get into coding, who want to lay his or hands on coding, like start to learn coding from scratch. So you can just start with your HTML, which is used to build a website. So first of all, I will be talking about the HTML. So and then before I start, I'm going to create a folder for my learning today. I'm going to create a folder which is going to be Atmatech HTML tutorial YouTube tutorial. Yeah, so I'm going to be opening my folder on my VS Code. First of all, we're supposed to learn how to install VS Code on our VC. Some guys who use mobile phone, they do make use of SPCK editor. Let me write it for you so you can see. I'm going to write it for you so you can see. First of all, if you want to download your VS Code on your Windows 10, you can just go. I'm using Windows 10. So if you want to download your VS Code, you just have to come go to your Google Chrome and then search for download Visual. Let me type it all so you can see Visual Studio Code. So just hit on your download button. So select the first one. Sorry, my network is slow, it's somehow slow. So sorry, we have to wait for the time. So now I have we have the Windows 10 and Windows 11. We also have for Ubuntu and for Mac too. So if you want to download for Windows, you can just click on this one. So once it is installed, just go to your folder, your download folder, and then try to install it. So after installing it, you can just open it on your browser. So when you open it on your browser, I'm going to show you some things, some settings you have to make in case. And first of all, make sure you download your live server. So the reason why I said you should make sure to download the live server is because if you download the live server, you'll be able to see your code immediately. As you are typing, as you are making any changes in your code, is going to have effect immediately on your web browser. So for you to download your live server, just click on Ctrl+Shift+X. So now let's see. Yeah, then I can type in my live server. So here's my live server here. So you can just click on the first one. Make sure you click on the first one. The first one is going to be this way, I guess. So once it brought this out, you can just click on download. I already downloaded it. That's why it bring out the disable button. So you can just click on download. So once it is downloaded, you can just, for you to close this tab again, if you're having this tab, you can just click on Ctrl Shift E. So which is going to bring you back to your Explorer file, like a place where you can create your folder for your project, and then the file for your project, so and so on. So, and then for us to make some settings on our VS Code, you can just click on Control less than. So once you click on Control less than, it's going to bring out setting. So once the setting pops out, click on auto save. So when you click on auto save, now let's see what is going to happen. Let's see. First of all, you have to come to this file, auto save, and then change it to after delay. It's going to be, the default is off, so you have to change it to after delay, and then come down here. The default auto save delay is going to be 1000, which is 1 second, I guess. So we have to make sure we set it to 600, because that is going to be 0.6 seconds, which is not up to 1 second. So if you set the autosave delay to 600, which is 6.06 seconds, anytime you make changes on your code, it's going to save automatically after 0.6 seconds. That's just the reason why we have to set our autosave delay to 600. So instead of we setting it to 1 seconds, so we have to set it to 600. Then after that, you can just close it. So now we are done, we are good to go. So first of all, anytime if you want to write your HTML file, if you want to write your HTML code, the first thing you're going to be writing is your doc type HTML, which declares the document type. It declares the document type. If you want to write your doc type, you can just click on. First of all, I have to create a file. I have to create a file of index.html. So after creating a file of index.html, then I can now start writing my less than. Can you see? You can just click on enter immediately. So the doc type HTML declares, let me write a comment here. As time goes on, I'm still going to treat what the comment is, what the HTML comment is. I'm going to tell you what it is. So I'm going to be using this HTML comment to write comments on the code I'm writing. So in case if you want to go back to your code again, you'll be able to understand what you've written there. So the doc type declares the HTML documents. So that's what it is. Then after the doc type, we are going to be having the HTML. You don't need to be typing the less than, greater than. So all you need to type is just the name of the tag, the name of the elements. So now we have the HTML tag. You can just click on enter. We have the opening tag and then the closing tag. What does the HTML does? What's the function? These elements encloses everything inside of an HTML document. It includes tags, elements, style sheets, scripts, text, multimedia, and a lot more. So let me give you an example of what this is. So in case you might be like, well, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Well, like, seriously, to tell you, in fact, this is very, very simple. So let me give you an example of this HTML document type. I wanted to explain in a way of which you'll be able to understand much more better. So let's say a woman, we all know a woman always have a womb. So let's say the womb of a woman of a woman is HTML. Yeah, the womb of a woman is HTML. Because inside the womb we have the head, we have the body, and we have different parts of the body inside the womb. So now in our HTML2 we have the HTML which serve as a womb. Then we are also going to be having the head. Yeah, we are going to be having the head. So the head tag, what does it do? This element encloses the meta tag of a document which will not be displayed. Like, it encloses all the documents which will not be displayed on the main contents of a web page. So, and you see, this is very, very important. The head tag is very, very important. So inside the head tag we have what we call title. So this title tag, there is no website that doesn't have a title tag. I'm going to show you what a title tag is, but first of all I'm going to be writing Akma Tech HTML tutorial, YouTube tutorial, YouTube tutorial. Yeah, so that is going to be my head tag, my title, sorry. So then after the head tag I'm going to be having my body tag. Yeah, I'm going to be having my body tag. The title element, sorry, I haven't explained what the title element is. The title element defines the title of a web page. That's what it does. It defines what? It defines the title of a web page. So which means all web pages have what? They all have a title. They must. So now we move to the body tag. The body tag, this body tag encloses elements like the h1 tag, the p tag, img, bow tag, the semantic element, and the block level elements and inline elements, and so on and so forth. I'm still going to treat what those stuffs are as times goes on, but let's keep on pushing it small. So let me just say anything you want to show on your browser, you want to render on your browser. Let me say I want to write a content about me. So the content I want to write about me is going to be inside my body tag. Everything. Maybe I want to add image to my web page, I want to add video, I want to add audio content, anything, everything I want to add to my web page is going to be where? It's going to be on my body tag, in my body tag, sorry. So, and then after that, there are some things we still have to know about the HTML tags. The HTML tags are elements names surrounded by angle brackets. Can you see? After we this is the name of the tag, which is head. So they are surrounded. This head is surrounded by angle brackets, which is the less than and the greater than. So in HTML we start and end. Okay, we have start tag and end tag. Yeah, we have start and end tag. Let me say I want to write about me, so I'll be using an h1 tag for the title of about me, for my title, which is going to be about me. First of all, you know what, let me just open my file on the browser. So for me to open my file on the browser, I have to left click. Once you left click, you can just open with live server. Click on open with live server, and let's see, I think this thing is taking some time. Let's give it some time. It's going to load. I don't know why it's taking so long. Yeah, now it's done. So we have about me on my web page. This is about me on my web page. There is one thing I want you to know. I want you to see here very well. If you check the first H1 here, and if you check the second one, you're going to see some different, like a difference between them. The difference between them is the front slash. This is the start tag or opening tag, while this one is the closing tag or end tag. So the end tag always have what? Always have a front slash, but the start tag doesn't have a front slash. Please make sure you take note of that. Then we also have the P tag. Yeah, we also have the P tag. The P tag is the paragraph tag. We have the paragraph tag. If I want to write about me, since I already have my title, then I can start writing about me. I can say my name is Abdul-Quadri Mahmud Adeyemi. Oh, sorry. Adeyemi, aka Akma. Aka Akma. So can you see? Let's say this is my first paragraph. So when I'm done with the first paragraph, I can just come down here and create a new paragraph. I love playing football and swimming. Yeah, this is that's my second paragraph. And there is one thing I would like you to know. As we have the H1, we also have H2. Sorry, this is just an example. This is not like maybe I'm writing content about me. So it's just an example. So we are going to see the difference between the H1 and H2 tag and H3. They are all called heading tag. To H6. Let me just do copy and paste. I'm sorry. So instead of me typing, it's too long. Like the code is too long. So then I'm going to select the first H1 tag and the second H1 tag. After selecting it, just click on Ctrl D. So once you click on Ctrl D, the Ctrl D is going to help you to get them to select the first H1 and the second H1. So now you can just change it to H2. I'm going to do the same thing. I have to change it to H4 instead of H2. So this one too, I'll be changing it to H5, and this one too to H6. So can you see the difference between the H1 tag to H6 and the P tag? The H1 is bolder, is much more thicker than the H2, and so on and so forth. That's just one thing about that. So now, thank you very much. And okay, sorry about the title tag. Let's see what the title tag is. And I have to close all this tag for you to see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so when I move my mouse on my web page, on the top bar here, so you're going to see something like this, the Akma tag HTML YouTube tutorial. So that is my title. So which means my title is going to show on the web page. Can you see here? So yeah, this is it. So that is why all websites, all web pages always have what? Always have a title. So instead of me writing all this, all the doc type HTML and so on and so forth, so there is a shortcut I can use, but make sure you at least understand the body structure of HTML. This is just like a simple body structure of HTML. These are the basics you have to understand before you start writing HTML codes. So let me just clear everything and then show you the shortcuts. So for you to start writing this, for you to write the shortcut, you have to click on Shift +1, then click on your enter button. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you do. Very soon I'm going to create a continuation of my HTML YouTube tutorial. So then in my next lesson I'll be explaining what the meta tag is and how we can start writing and style the HTML tag using the inline elements. So that is what I'll be trying to teach you guys in my next lesson. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.